going on, aliens? I'm Mike Rosa, and today I'm going to bring you through a full arm workout at the gym with me. I'm going to be showing you all the sets, reps, and rest periods to maximize result. Now, real quick before we get into the routine, make sure you download my workout app called EXERPRISE. It is a free download in the app and Play Store. You can generate thousands of workouts based on your customized selections, so make sure you check it out and get them gains. But now let's get back into this routine. So this is going to be a power building style arm workout. We're going to be in lower rep ranges than you may be used to, but that's because we're building our strength potential, so we're able to actually build more size. There's a connection between the size and strength you have. The more size you have, the more strength potential you have. So the more strength potential you have, the more size you have. So in this workout, we're gonna be really pushing ourselves with our strength, which is really gonna help aid in overall mass development as well as we go up in those rep ranges per exercise, and then we're gonna be ending with supersets. So let's get after it. Make sure to smash that thumbs up button. Let's get it. All right, aliens, so the first exercise of the routine is gonna be the close grip barbell bench press. You're gonna be doing 7 sets of 3 repetitions with only 1 minute of rest in between your sets. So on the close grip bench press, you want to set your body up as if you would for the normal bench press, but obviously your hands are going to be closer. Now what I like to do is I bring my middle finger to the beginning of the knurling. So right when that knurling begins, that's where I put my middle finger, and that's how I establish the width of my grip. And that's going to put a lot of stimulation, the most stimulation on those triceps. Now take your minute rest and on to the second exercise. Onto the second exercise now, and it's gonna be the barbell curl. You're gonna be doing 6 sets of 4 repetitions, and you're gonna be resting 1 minute in between those sets. On the barbell curl, I like setting it up where the bench is normally set up because you can put it on that lower self spot and then unrack it right from there. And it gives you a really good advantage because all you have to do is step back, and then say you can't get the weight, you don't have to come all the way down, risking hurting your lower back. You just drop it on the bench, and you have no extra strain, so there's less likely of a chance of you getting injured. And for my grip width, I like putting my ring finger on the start of the knurling. This is the grip I find puts least strain on my wrist while allowing me to maximize my bicep strength, optimizing that growth. Now rest 1 minute, onto the third exercise. Moving on to the third exercise now, which is going to be the weighted dip. You're going to be doing 5 sets of 5 repetitions with 1 minute of rest in between your sets. When you're putting the chain through the plate, always put it through the top if you can, because you're gonna have more room for more plates when you're doing more weight. And on every rep for the dip, you wanna make sure that you're coming past a parallel level, so you're coming all the way down below 90, getting a full range of motion, maximizing that tricep engagement, maximizing that tricep growth. Another minute rest, onto that 4th exercise. Onto the 4th exercise now, which is gonna be the weighted chin up. You're gonna be doing 4 sets of 6 repetitions with only 45 seconds of rest in between your sets. So we're doing the chin up to target the biceps. That means we have to have our palms facing us. And when we come up, we want to come up as high as possible, getting a full squeeze, and then every single repetition, we're coming all the way down to a full extension and coming right back up. And then you're gonna be resting 45 seconds onto that 5th exercise. Onto the 5th exercise now, which is actually gonna be a superset of a cable push down and a high elevation curl for those biceps. You're gonna be doing 3 sets of 7 repetitions, and you're doing the superset by exercise to exercise, and then you take your rest, which is gonna be 45 seconds. On the cable push down, make sure you bring your elbows all the way down and sticking them to the side and keeping them stationary the entire set. And then for the curl, you want to make sure you're keeping your elbows up, really having them stay up the entire time, keeping those elbows as still as possible while coming behind the head as much as possible. And then you're gonna be resting 45 seconds and on to the next exercise. On to the sixth exercise of this routine, and it's gonna be another superset. You're gonna be supersetting dumbbell skull crushers with dumbbell wide hammer curls. And you're gonna be doing 3 sets of 8 repetitions and only resting 30 seconds in between those sets. So for the skull crusher, when you set up your back positioning, come back far enough so when the dumbbells come behind the head, they're not hitting the bench, restricting your range of motion. You want to come as deep as possible while keeping those elbows as stable as possible to maximize that tricep engagement. And for the curl, you're in this hammer position to also work the brachioradialis, so you're working that lower part of the bicep and great part of that upper forearm to get a ton of activation in there, which is going to be different from the engagement you're getting from the previous exercises. Now you're going to rest 30 seconds and on to that last exercise of the circuit. On to the last exercise of this routine, so it's going to be number 7, and it's going to be a superset again, and we're going to be hitting forearms. You're going to be doing reared front rotations, supersetted with fronted rear rotations, and you're going to be doing 3 sets of 9 repetitions. We're going to absolutely get after it and finish strong, and then you're going to be resting 30 seconds in between those sets. Let's get it. So for the reared front rotation, you want to have your palm all the way against the back of the dumbbell, and you're going to be rotating upward. And then for the fronted rear rotation, it's literally the opposite. So you're bringing your palm all the way to the front of the dumbbell and then rotating all the way up, coming to the back. So I hope you aliens like this video, and if so, make sure to smash that thumbs up button for me and click that notification bell right next to subscribe so you don't miss any new video uploads from me. I'm uploading multiple videos a week and you don't want to miss any. Now make sure to follow the exact sets, reps, and rest periods per exercise to maximize result. That's going to optimize the engagement per exercise because they're in that setup for a reason. We're in a power building style where we're focusing on building that strength, which is going to correlate to building more size, and we cycle up in the reps and we lower down in the sets as we go through the routine. You're really going to be building a ton of muscle with this routine. Your arms are going to get absolutely blasted, so I hope you dig it and actually get at pump like crazy. Now if you're looking to get some new gym apparel, make sure you check out my sponsor Dissident. The stringer and the shorts are both from Dissident. Freaking lit, based out of San Diego. That link is going to be in the first comment and the description, and you can use my code ALIEN15 for 15% off your order. I got you. Now if you're also looking for some one-on-one trading, I do customized programming on my website, bulkaliens.com, and I'm taking on some more clients. You can find that link in the first comment and the description as well. I'll see you aliens in the next video. Peace.
Together we got power. That's just rap.